Hello everyone, welcome to Commercial Farming by the Dirt Road Farmer. Today we've got a couple of different things going on. First of all, we are finishing the sale of our canola. The trucks are still hauling, and if we look, we've only got a little over a million, about almost 1.5 million liters left to sell. So we're going to go ahead and get that finished up. Plus, we're in this barley field. It's ready to be harvested. And we've got a 100% yield bonus and 100% fertilized. We are expected, we got a potential harvest quantity of 512,663. So it ought to be a great harvest. All right, I've already got these guys programmed in. And basically all we need to do is just tell them to go. So let's just get on with it. So the first guy, I guess I gotta leave that HUD on. He has to fold the harvester up, you know how it is. And of course this guy will have to do the same thing. He'll have to fold it up. He don't want us to unfold it for him. And running 2 harvesters in here, yeah, it's not really necessary, but you know, all right, now back up there, bud. Yeah, he's got it under control. We're the ones getting nervous, not him. He knows what he's doing. Or I should say I'm the one that's getting nervous, not him. Alright, and again, we're not saving the straw. We're leaving it on the field for fertilizer. So, yeah. It looks like they're doing a great job. All right. Very good. All right. Well, you know, our guys hauling our canola down there. Each trailer holds 300,000 liters. So it won't take long, and they'll have another 1.5 million hauled. Won't take them long at all. So that has been a big haul, and we have made over $100 million on that canola. So that's what big farming does for you. So anyway, all right, this field isn't real big, but it's long, real long. So I think we're going to let these guys continue on. We get back to the other end, we'll get in our grain cart and we'll get them emptied out. All right, we just want to make sure that they get turned around okay. I have every reason to believe that they will. We just need to make sure. All right. All right, good deal. Well, like I said, we'll wait till we get to the other end and we'll get these guys unloaded. All right. Well, we'll get these guys emptied out. All right. It's looking great. Good deal. I think we've probably got all that he's got. So we'll go down here and we'll get number 2. And then we'll go check on our trucks because I think they're probably about done hauling that canola. So we need to get them shut down and bring one of them up here for this grain. So, how you guys doing today? Yeah, are you farming? Yeah, it's nice. I'm getting some comments from some of you on your farming operation, on your cows. That's great. I love hearing from you. You help a whole bunch, more than you know, of giving other farmers, if you comment on them, ideas on what they can do on their farms. Just like you guys have in the past give me ideas what I can do. So yes, that's great. But right now, I think we're going to park this guy. And we're going to go and check out our trucks and see if we can get some of them shut down and get one up here to hold this grain. So I'll get back with you here in just a moment. All right. Well, I've got this guy on his way up here. He should be going to field 7, which is where we're at. And I believe he is. They're all done hauling the canola now, so yeah. So now we can get on with some other harvest that we need to get done desperately. So it's getting about time, being as I don't run seasons, it's getting about time for a lot of our soybeans to start coming due. But yeah. All right, don't run into the tractor. Is he gonna run into the tractor? No, he is not. But what he will do is he'll get around there and he'll open the tarp and he'll get ready for us to empty into him. So that's what he should do anyway. All right. Now you see this harvester right here. As you can see, he's not harvesting anything. That's their way of compensating for the width of the field. Now we won't have to worry about them on the rest of the way over. It'll all come out just right. So, yeah. All right, he's sitting there waiting for us. When we do empty into him, when we get him full, he'll take it down and he'll put it into our yard silo. So, okay. Let's see if we can get these guys emptied out again. Well, evidently we'll have to wait because that number one harvester is going to start a new lands. So we'll have to get them on the way back. That's not a problem. Like I said, these harvesters, these are the Colossus harvesters, and being my fields are so big, they've got an extended tank. Yes, it's unrealistic, but that's just what I have to do on this farm. So anyway, we'll go over here and we'll dump what we got into this guy while we wait for them. We don't have enough to fill him up, but that's all right. He'll sit there and wait on us. All right. All right. We've got what we've got put into the trailer, but like I said, it wasn't enough to fill him up. That's not a problem. He'll sit there and wait. All right. Well, we'll have to wait until these guys get to the other end and start getting them unloaded. All right. We are up at the other end of the field, and we can finally get these guys emptied out. And it looks like they just about got this field knocked out. Like I said, it was a real narrow field, as you can see, but it's pretty long. So, yeah, that's all right. All right. So, what's the shape of you guys' fields? Do you have? What are you looking at? Are you looking at rectangular fields, square fields? Just every which shape? Let me know down in the comments. I know a lot of them that I've tried, the smaller farms and everything, they're all irregular shapes, and they've got trees out in the middle of them and stuff like that. Yeah. So let me know. Let me know what you're dealing with, and you know, we'll give it some serious thought. All right, we've got that guy cleaned out. So we'll go up there and we'll get the other guy. What kind of harvesters are you using? Now these, like I said, these are the Colossus harvesters. And I haven't had any trouble out of them at all. They're really doing a good job. So, and these headers are the honeybee headers. We can get around over here and maybe I can show you. These are the honeybee headers with that air system on them that blows the wheat back or the grain back in toward the feeder house. That's what they are. So, like I said, I've really had good luck out of them and no problems. All right. Well, I think we've pretty well got what both of them has. So let's go and empty this into the truck, and maybe, just maybe, that'll be enough for him to go empty. So we'll find out. I could have probably put, well, I know I could have put this whole field in this auger wagon, but as long as we got a truck. Now the auger wagon doesn't go into that yard silo so easy. I can get it emptied out, but yeah, it's not ideal because it's got a roof over it and it's got sides, and you know, it just doesn't work so good. That's why it's easier just to bring a truck up here. He'll take it down there for me and empty it in there. All right. Yeah. I think maybe we might just might get it filled up. Yep. And he's gonna, like I said, he tarps it and off he goes. And he'll be back. All right. Well, the only thing left to do is go back and empty these guys out again. All right. Now this is going to be their last row. As you can see, when they get up there, they'll come back down the other side there, and that'll be it. So we'll wait for them to get up the other end, and we'll empty them coming back. All right, we're going to get these guys emptied out. This is their last pass. Once we get them emptied out, then we'll go down and we'll get the planter, and we'll get this field planted. It won't take long because that planter is huge. Yeah, if you followed me before, yeah, it's pretty big. These guys don't have a whole lot on because we just emptied them out. So anyway, I think we've got what he's got. We'll go up here and get this guy, and then we'll go get our planter. And that planter will make short work. Well, we can't get the planter just yet. No, I forgot. We have got to mulch this field first. So, yep, that's what we're going to have to do. All right. Very good. All right. Well, we'll park this stuff off over here to the side, and we're going to go get our mulcher, and we'll get this field mulched real quick, and then we'll plant it. All right. Well, the harvesters got done, and we're going to mulch this field real quick. Won't take very long. And yes, you might think that this tractor is a little overkill to pull this mulcher, and you would be correct. However, if you try pulling this mulcher with a smaller tractor, whenever they get at the other end, that mulcher wants to push them, and it just yeah, it'll push them sideways sometimes and everything. So I use the heavier tractor to keep that from happening. Excuse me. Again, excuse me, I'm sorry. And anyway, that doesn't happen so much then. So, I think what we're going to do is we're gonna let this guy go ahead and do his mulching, and we'll go down and get the planter and bring it up and get ready to do some planting. All right, well, we've got our planter started, and looks like he's doing a great job, and like I said, he will make short work out of this. There goes our guy that's mulching ahead of him. Now we can jump out of him and look at what we're doing. Alright, turn the HUD back on, and it looks like we're planting barley, and we got 100% yield bonus and 100% fertilized. That's due to the fact that we left the straw on the field, and it gave us our first 50% fertilized. So yes, it really works out great. So anyway, we'll wait for these guys to get a little farther along, and I'll get that mulcher out of the way and let the planter keep doing his thing. All right. Well, it looks like he's gaining on it. Oh. And really, these crops, this barley and the wheat fields that I plant down here, the only reason I have them is for the straw, you know, to feed my cows. Well, I really don't need so much of the straw, and that's why I leave it on the field like this and replant, because it's a fertilizer, you know, and it gives you your first stage of fertilizer. That's the reason I leave it on the field. If I needed that straw, of course I would be collecting it, but we have almost 2 million liters in our hay silo over by the cow barns, and I just don't need it right now. So these crops, barley and wheat, they don't sell for very much, and as a result of that, what I have done and don't misunderstand me. I am not into all the what do you call them? The places where you have facilities where you can make wine and all that kind of stuff, cakes and lumber and all that. No, I'm not into all that. However, what I have started doing is I put in a storage shed so that I can store things in pallets. Well, I take this barley and I take the wheat and I have it ground into flour, and then I have that flour turned into bread. Now the bread sells pretty good. You know, where like wheat may sell for top dollar would be $1,000 a liter. Well, bread is $5 a liter. So more or less, I'm just turning a one crop into a higher payday. More or less is what I'm doing. So, but anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and call this a video. We've done pretty good today. We've got this field harvested. We got it mulched. Now we're planting it. We got our grain hauled. So, yeah, everything is looking great. So, if you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. Yeah, it's free. If you hit that notification bell, all you'll do is just get a notification whenever I post new content. That's all. But I think, as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we will call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.